Meg choked with rage leaving Has in Montecito after court. Duke secretly gets backs with Chelsy Davy. Prince Harry made a rare move back in November 2016 when he issued a statement asking the media and members of the public to respect the privacy of his then-girlfriend Meghan Markle. In a lengthy, heartfelt post, Harry acknowledged that there was significant curiosity about his private life but appealed to fair-minded people to respect Meghan's privacy after it was revealed that the former actress was his girlfriend. He also said he was worried and deeply disappointed that he had not been able to protect Meghan from the abuse and harassment and the sexism and racism she was subjected to by social media trolls and web article comments. While it was unusual for Harry to issue such a public statement about his personal life at the time, it has now been claimed that he did so over fears that Meghan would end their relationship, according to The Times. Harry has seen previous high-profile relationships end because of the press attention that came with dating a member of the royal family. His former girlfriend, Chelsy Davy, revealed in 2017 that she was unable to cope with being in the spotlight alongside Harry. "It was so full-on, crazy and scary and uncomfortable," she told The Times. "I found it very difficult when it was bad. I couldn't cope." Harry's statement, written by Jason Knauf, his communications secretary, said in part, "Prince Harry is worried about Ms. Markle's safety and is deeply disappointed that he has not been able to protect her. It is not right that a few months into a relationship with him that Ms. Markle should be subjected to such a storm. He knows commentators will say this is the price she has to pay and that this is all part of the game. He strongly disagrees. This is not a game, it is her life and his." He has asked for this statement to be issued in the hopes that those in the press who have been driving this story can pause and reflect before any further damage is done. He knows that it is unusual to issue a statement like this, but hopes that fair-minded people will understand why he has felt it necessary to speak publicly. Meanwhile, according to Express UK, the author of Prince Harry, the inside story shared that Harry's recent behaviour indicates an increasingly isolated lifestyle for the Duke of Sussex, a classic example of things going south. Larkham also pointed out Harry's recent outings where Meghan was notably absent, saying, "Harry's recent appearance at the Texas rodeo was totally bizarre. It was especially bizarre as it so clearly goes against Meghan's animal rights beliefs. And Meghan's absence from the Super Bowl was baffling too." He went on to add, "From what I hear, Harry has cut out many of the people who ever loved him from his life. His family, his old school friends, the list goes on. I think one of the biggest signs of a relationship not going well is that one or both of you become very isolated from the friends and family and people who love you and who you grew up with." Summarizing his earlier statement, Larkham said, "It's worrying, as he's more alienated than ever now, which shows things aren't going well." In other news, online tabloid website, Entertainment Times released a story in May 2020 about Prince Harry allegedly having 2 DNA tests done on son Archie to ensure he was, in fact, his child. Despite how brainwashed the Duke of Sussex is, we seriously doubt he would have done this, especially after he has had to endure constant speculation surrounding his own paternity for years. According to the story, tests were done just days prior to Archie's May 6, 2019 birth. Tests were conducted by testing amniotic fluid, which, apparently is a standard DNA test performed on royal babies leading up to their entry into the world. Allegedly, Harry and Meghan were surprised to learn that the second son of Prince Charles and the late Princess Diana was not the child's father. Harry refused to believe what he was told and thought that the test was a con. Meghan meanwhile, burst into tears upon hearing her husband was not her unborn child's daddy. A second DNA test was performed which showed the prince was the father. Crisis averted, right? Well, being as paranoid as he is, Harry believed there was a conspiracy out there to get him. Also, some members of the royal family allegedly believe Archie is not Harry's. We all know how Meghan loves to manipulate her husband, but would she really go this far? She knows how much he wanted to be a dad.